For all I know, you could be a serial killer. Don't come and use me, please. Men intentional about cheating on their wives, thunder fire you, thunder fire your entire family. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jamila and I'm a Nigerian YouTuber living my life in the beautiful city of Nairobi, Kenya. Yes. Hey, I feel like I'm always apologizing. I feel like I'm always apologizing on this channel. Make una no vex. Motherhood has drained me. So this is me trying to participate in this year's vlogmas. This is supposed to be day 2, but we're going to pretend it's day 1 for me. So realistically, I'm not going to be able to shoot like every day in my life and things like that. And I also worry about exposing my family too much on YouTube. So we're going to be doing story times. And then with the backlog of videos that I have, please, any video you see, take it like that. So back to the thing at hand. I'm going to tell you guys about my worst dating experience when I was still on the streets. When I was still on the streets of Abuja. So I used to live in Abuja before I moved here. And then prior to living in Abuja, I used to live in Enugu. So for context, it's like moving from Kisumu to Nairobi for people that are in Kenya. For those of you that don't know Enugu State, Enugu has a lot of history because coal was discovered in Enugu, and then when Nigeria gained independence in 1960, Enugu became the capital of the Eastern region. So it has a lot of history, it has a lot of culture and things like that, and it's very laid back and calm. And compared to Anambra State that has a lot of business people, has the largest market in Nigeria and other surrounding countries. So Enugu is just very laid back, educated people, just slow pace of life. It was filled with students and corporate job people, learned people, just laid back and fun, and a very nice place to raise your kids. Then I moved to Abuja, the country's capital. You can imagine there were all sorts of people, people from all walks of life, and then men intentional about cheating on their wives and their significant others. So for an Enugu girl, Abuja was way out of my league. So this story, of course, this thing happened in Abuja. I was working in an office, and then this guy came to our office for something. I don't know what he came for, but he was like, "Oh, hi, what's your name?" Blah blah blah. And then we just kind of started talking. And then he took my number and I was like, "Oh, we're going to hang out and just get to know each other." So I just assumed, okay, new guy, I'm just meeting him. We'll see how it goes. But of course, I always um always go on first dates in public places. I don't have any business with anybody's house because for all I know, you could be a serial killer. Don't come and use me, please. I'm very important to my family. So this guy was like, "Oh, let's meet up at so and so hotel. Let me just pretend this. Let's meet at Rock Hotel." In most hotels, they usually have a lounge, a restaurant, all those kind of things. So when he said hotel, I didn't think too much of it. I was just like, okay, no problem. We're going to meet at a hotel and then probably go to their restaurant and lounge. And then this guy took his sweet time calling me. I I I kept on asking the guy, when are we meeting up? What time? So he was like, "Oh, don't worry, after work in the evening, maybe from 6 p.m." I'm like, okay, no problem. We can do 6 p.m. So I got to the place before him. I got to the Rock Hotel before him. And then he took his sweet time coming. So I'm like, is this guy about to ghost me or is he about to stand me up? Because me, I don't understand why you are over 30 minutes late to a first date. So I'm like, okay, let's just see how it goes. So I just sat there. I had a book with me. So I was just reading the novel. He finally came. And then when this guy came, he had a backpack on him. So I just assumed he was coming from work or something. And then he was like, "Oh, hi, you're here, blah, blah, blah." We exchanged greetings. And then he was like, "Okay, let's go inside." So my mind was like, go inside where? We now got to the reception of the hotel. Reception proper, not hotel, not restaurant, not lounge, nothing. The reception. And then he was speaking to the receptionist, was like, "Oh, I'd like a room for the night." In my mind, I was like, which night, Oga? You that I just met now, you are booking room for the night. When I realized that he wanted to pay for one room for the night, someone I had just met, and this was our first date or first meetup, You are already booking room for the night. I was now like, okay, since he wants to play stupid games, he might as well win stupid prizes. So I just kept it together. I was like, oh, no problem. But in my mind, I was like, thunder fire you, thunder fire your entire family. Is this guy for real? So he actually paid for a room. And then when we entered the room, he now, he didn't even sit on the chair. He sat on the bed. And then he brought out his laptop. No, he first of all kept his laptop on the table in the room. And then he was like, oh, what do you want to do? Do you want to watch a movie? I'm like, what movies do you have? And then he's like, that he has pirated copies of some movies. This was like red flag number 300. Pirated copies. Me. I'm now the one that will now watch pirated copies with you in a dingy hotel room. You don't know what you're talking about. Okay, I said, no, me, I don't want to watch movies. So he was like, okay, no problem. Then he now went and lay down on the bed like this. And then he beckoned. He was like, okay, come. Come and tell me about yourself on the bed with your arms wide open like this. My mind, I said that this guy, you think you've seen Mumu? I just told him that I cannot believe that you thought I would be the kind of girl that you just take to a hotel room for the first day, for the first meetup, no preamble, no agreement, no nothing. You can't be bothered to even have a conversation with me. That he's a very stupid guy and I never want to see him again. I just walked out of the hotel room and left him there with his laptop and his pirated movies. Because what was that? As if that was not enough. I left. Of course, I had wasted my time and everything. So I was just like, okay, what is wrong with guys in this Abuja? So I just left him there. I went back home. Months and months later, like 5 or 6 months later, I saw him at another event. I had even forgotten him, but you know how you know that you know this person kind of. The next thing he came up to me, he's like, hi, blah blah blah. I haven't seen you in a while. So I was like, I'm sorry, please remind me uh of where I knew you from. And then he's like, oh, I'm the guy that, went to the hotel, but you were not happy. If you see the way I hissed, I was like, please keep it moving, stupid guy. So I think that was my worst date experience. Then other ones, this one is not really a date experience. It's just the to tell you the kind of audacity men have, married men have in Abuja. This second story I'm about to tell you guys is about another encounter with Abuja men. Okay, some Abuja men, I don't like to generalize this, there are good people in Abuja too, but you know what I'm saying. For this story, just work with me. So, this guy, I was going to work. So, you can imagine how someone dresses to work. No skimpy outfits, nothing. Corporately dressed. I was wearing skirts, a shirt, and even a jacket because it was a bit chilly that morning. So, this guy stops. He's like, hi, hello, fine girl, how are you? I'm like, okay, I'm fine, good morning, sir. And then this guy is like, no preamble. You see what I say, that men, I don't care how old a man is or how wretched a man is or how whatever a man is, one thing he will have in abundance is audacity. So this guy stopped me. He was like, hi, hello, fine girl. How are you? Good morning. I was like, good morning, sir. So I thought he was lost and he needed some direction. Next thing, the very next sentence, this guy is like, I saw you walking and the way you're looking, the way your body is looking, I want to do something sexual with you. I just like your body. I want to do something sexual with you. Like, am I hearing right? Because how do you see a random stranger on the road fully dressed? Like, you didn't meet me at a brothel, you didn't meet me at a club, you didn't meet me, you met me on a Monday morning. I think it was the beginning of the week, Monday or Tuesday morning, going to work before 8 a.m. And you are saying you want to do something sexual with me. I don't understand. And then in his car, I will never forget, he was driving I think his Mercedes 190, or what do they call that? 190 Mercedes at the time. And then he had kids' toys in the back, some kind of kids' toys. So maybe this man had just come from dropping his kids off from school and you're already asking a woman out for something sexual. So I now asked him, Oga, please, I don't do that. I'm on my way to work. I don't want to do anything sexual with you. So he had some money in his pigeonhole. Nigerian men will always shock you. He had some money in his pigeonhole. Like I could see, not even pigeonhole. I don't know what to call that. The money was visible there. The money was visible like a wad of cash. And then he was like, why are you acting like that? I'm going to pay you. It's not free. How much do you want? Do you want 100,000 that I will pay you? I'm like, I'm not interested. Like it's very rare for me to be speechless, but I'll not even lie. I was speechless because I'm like, where is all this coming from? I was now wondering if my skirt was torn at the back and somehow he was seeing my bum because I don't understand why he would stop me in the morning to be asking me this kind of thing. So I told him, no, I'm not interested, blah, blah, blah. He said, well, I'll pay you. Are you a small girl? Why are you acting naive? Blah, blah, blah. I just want to do something sexual with you. I like the way your body is. You are very skinny, this and that. I'm like, Oga, please, just go. I will not lie to you, that thing destabilized the better part of my morning because I was just like, in the office, I was just like, hey, there's nothing someone will not see in this Abuja. So of course I gisted my colleagues and they were like, look at you, Enugu girl. You think like Abuja is the wild, wild west. So you better open your eyes. So I was like, okay, because I was trying to understand why someone would ask me such a thing in the morning. But yeah, I've had a lot of crazy experiences, but this is one of the ones that are up there. Which other one? Another time, I mean, this is just normal actually. Another time, I had gone off to, my dad had come to visit Abuja for work and everything. So I'd gone to see him and then I was on my way back. So I now took a cab, not free ride, cab, my brothers and sisters. I took a cab going back to my house. Next thing, this guy took a call and then after taking the call, he was like, my sister, if only you just follow me to my house, it will be very wonderful. I was like, follow you to your house to do what, Oga? He was like, just follow me, I'm having a lot of troubles. And I think he was wearing a wedding band. So I'm like, why will I follow you to your house? Are you not a married man? He said, forget about that one. He now listed all the atrocities his wife had committed. That essentially that his wife is a witch. She's an evil person. She said that. I'm like, okay, she's all these things and you are yet to divorce her. He said, I'm just there for the sake of the children. If only you will follow me, I want to take my mind off all the things my wife has done to me. I was not like, oh, me, Jamila, the stress relief. Okay, please drop me where I'm going. Let me move on with my life because I don't understand why will I be your replacement person all of a sudden. You've not divorced your wife. You've not done anything. Pick your passenger and take me home. You started talking rubbish. My wife did this. She's such a horrible person. Nya, 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 nya. In my mind, I was like, this, not today, Satan. Not today. This guy, drop me. Let me go to my house. So that's all I can remember for now. But if you guys like this kind of stories, please let me know. If you like this kind of weird ass cringy stories, let me know. I have other ones, but that will be another topic altogether. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll be back. Please, if you like my story times, let me know. Sorry, I'm a bit tired today, but I'm just trying. I am trying to produce content. I don't know if you can hear my kids screaming. Please forgive me. See you guys.